You talk about rugby fans, then you talk about the super fan. What a cool way to turn our perspective onto Super Rugby as our final, of course, prepares in Sydney for this weekend. Garth Lazard is a rugby fan who probably hits every other one out of the park. Garth, welcome to the show. Garth has been traveling across 3 continents and it sounds like countless countries visiting Super Rugby franchises. This sounds like a bucket list of note. Garth, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thanks so much, Bugger. Nice to meet you.
Seeing the bike here, I have visions of you riding straight in here from your last stop.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you are doing, all of the rugby franchises in Super Rugby. This is a dream for a rugby fan.
It's been a part of a round-the-world charitable bicycle ride. I began the 4th of December 2010.
Wow, man.
The concept to cycle through 4 countries per continent. On the 28th of September 2013, I completed the cycle through 24 countries on 6 continents. And how the Super Rugby came involved, through New Zealand and Australia, I decided a basic route for the cycle would be to cycle between the Super Rugby teams, share my journey and charity with the teams, and try and create a little spin-off documentary project. I did all the New Zealand teams, I did all the Australian teams, and then I came to South Africa. I started up at the Bulls. Took me a day to cycle to the Lions. From the Lions, 4 days to the Cheetahs in Bloemfontein. From the Cheetahs, 9 days to the Stormers. Then I'll go to the Kings in Port Elizabeth, and then finish in Durban at the Sharks, where I grew up. Where
your heart lies.
You know, in terms of a round-the-world charitable bicycle journey, it's been done plenty of times before. But as you said, I'm trying to be the super fan. First fan to cycle between all 16 teams through 3 countries on 2 continents and do the little documentary of it to keep the awareness and fundraising alive for Leonard Cheshire Disability. That's the humanitarian angle. You know, to put it in a nutshell for you, it's what it's all been about. People always ask. It's been about combining the passion for global travel, the 4 countries per continent concept, with the passion for endurance sport, using the bicycle to power myself through the 4 countries per continent. As a graduate photojournalist, documenting both visually and note-taking to produce a product, a book of the story, then raising awareness and funds for Leonard Cheshire Disability. And the final part is the spin-off project by including professional sport and in particular the Super Rugby competition into the journey. And that's, you asked how you survive, that's helped in sustaining it, you know. The Queensland Reds were the first side to give me an autographed jersey. And I spent 25 days on the Gold Coast canvassing entries for raffling it, using it as a prize. And I was able to raise over 30,000 Rand for that jersey.
Wow.
And then, of course, I've got an audio-visual PowerPoint presentation that I do at services clubs, schools. I speak a lot on the International Baccalaureate Diploma CAS module, Creativity, Action and Service. And that's where they encourage children to use their creativity, take action and serve their community. And that's exactly what I've done, you know, on the bicycle. I've used my creativity as a photojournalist in documenting the action I took with Around the World by Bicycle, and then serving the community by raising awareness and funds for Leonard Cheshire Disability.
Oh, that is awesome, man. Well, we've got a little special something. I'm going to say, Lou, come in here, my floor manager. There we go. That's a little memento from Expresso side.
Thank you.
We're going to love following the rest of your journey. We'll follow it online without a doubt.
Yeah.
We're going to have it on our Expresso website, all of the details. This is an incredible thing that you're doing. I'm sure the organizations that you've been touching really appreciate it, but I hope you've been able to really savor it as well as what can only be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Dude, thank you so much for joining us on your journey.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it really is a cool way to brace the Super Rugby weekend, the last of the year. Let us know what your super fandom has brought you. What do you get out of the relationship that you share with your rugby franchises? Can't be anything as cool as this. I don't know, Leanne, what are you looking forward to this weekend, love?